What's up everyone, welcome to episode 27 of my YouTube show. This is a WWE review, and since today is Extreme Rules night, I will do my predictions, and tomorrow I will do my results. So, on Raw was a 3-hour show that started at what we're going to, with a contract signing between Cena and Lesnar. And Laurinaitis said Lesnar's not here yet, they're going to hold it till later on when he does show up. Then they had Jericho in a match against Kofi Kingston. And my mind was a pretty good matchup for, even though it was pretty predictable Kingston was going to lose, it was a very good show. And I'm only going to do bits because I'm trying to get this done as quick as I can. Trying to get for pumping. Kane cut a promo, Orton showed up on a Titantron and actually said that since you can be sadistic towards my family, I see if I can do the same to you in a sort of way. Because he got Paul Bearer in a wheelchair, tied up, must have copied that from Edge, and taped him up and shoved him in the freezer. Kane said, no way am I going to help him, he's not my father's the devil himself, trying to be a monster, and they end up having a brawl, which was interesting, and that was actually a pretty good fight. Orton ended up winning with use of a lead pipe, which is redemption for what Kane did to the Ortons on SmackDown. John Cena actually showed up early on straight away in the show. I know I'm doing this random, like, for the contract signing. Edge showed up saying that Cena needs to wake up and become the old John Cena everyone knows, the same John Cena that can beat the hell out of Edge, that despite the fact being put through a searchlight the next month on Raw, next month in Extreme Rules, he beat the Big Show. Everyone needs to see that John Cena if Cena even has a hope of being Brock Lesnar. Primo and Apco had another tag match, which they lost again. I mean, I'm starting to go, why are you making Primo and Apco job? Because they're a very talented tag team, and they're also a very great tag champions. I'm sorry. Then after that, Abraham Washington showed up and actually gave his card to Primo and Apco. And there, actually, it looks like they're considering of Abraham Dornan. I'm getting burps over to him. CM Punk had to come out for a public sobriety test. In other words, is to see if someone is actually drunk. And if Punk feels, he would have to give up the title to Chris Jericho. I absolutely loved it because it was absolutely hilarious for what Punk did. I mean, he pretends that he's struggling to get to walk, and then when he gets to mic, instead of saying "Hello WWE fans," he goes "Hello WWF Universe." Like, I mean, even when you see him, he's like, you can't even see his eyes. It looks like he actually was drunk. And first thing I did was reset the alphabet backwards. And like, he couldn't do that, and then he tried to walk on a straight line. He was trying to do it, but Jericho kept on going, do it, and he's telling him to shut up and let me try. He ended up feeling that he failed, and instead of giving the championship to Jericho, he had one more go, proved that he wasn't drunk, that he was acting on, and beat the living fuck out of Chris Jericho, which in my mind was amusing. Sheamus had a match with Mark Henry, but for this match there was a guest referee, surprise surprise, by John Laurinaitis. It was the #1 contender for Sheamus World Championship, Daniel Bryan. Mark Henry wins by pinfall with a very fast count. Exactly the right thing to do to make this championship match more intriguing and more interesting for the 2 out of 3 falls, because normally I wouldn't watch 2 out of 3 falls matches on YouTube. I would skip for the last fall to see who finally wins. And so that's why I usually do on those type matches. finally it came to the contract signing with sorry, trying to remember. Finally, the contract signed between Lesnar and Cena. Lesnar comes out first after when he arrived, injuring Josh Matthews. I mean, to tell the truth, even though people saying poor Josh and all that, to my mind, it is his fault for actually getting himself injured, because even I noticed you don't talk behind Lesnar unless you want to get killed, and people saying why would Lesnar even do that. Here's the truth: Lesnar walks out, he's not in a good mood. He even grabbed Matthews by the throat, cleaned his suit, was going to walk on, and then Matthews just goes, "Just do my job." Behind Lesnar's back, he hears it, and beats the heck out. Well, he just chucked him on the floor, and somehow he's injured. I mean, even a grown man would get injured by that. What a little weakling. But anyway, in the contract signing, Lesnar comes out first, and instead of Cena coming out, he actually said, "Let's Lauren and I sit down," and he wants some changes made immediately on his contract, saying that I want Vince McMahon's private jet that I don't get told off, and I hate people, including stupid people. And all that, making sure he doesn't get fined. And somewhere he even says Sheamus' name despite the fact he's a face, and Lesnar's supposed to be like this badass heel, so it doesn't make sense. Lauren and I said, alright, Lesnar signs a contract. Cena's music hits, he doesn't come out, then he comes out again, this time with a chain around his neck. People were going on Twitter, "Ooh, fuckonomics, Cena's back to his original ways." He didn't even say a word. He actually got the chain, wrapped around his fist, and then it was intimidated by Lesnar to sign the contract, and then no physicality whatsoever, which was interesting. But of the way Cena had the chain and all that, it tells me Cena is scared of Lesnar. He doesn't want to fight him. And in my mind, Lesnar, he's got in his head, it's in his head, he's made himself more comfortable. He's got his own apartment in his brain, which I think is funny. Lord Tensei had a match against R-Truth, but this time was different from any other squash match, because R-Truth at least got Tensei rocked and got him down for a second. He actually got him going for a while, and then Tensei flattened him. On the SmackDown, pretty normal week. Like the Cody Rhodes angle they did with Big Show coming out. Well, originally it would start with Daniel Bryan saying, "I'm going to win the world title. I'm going to make everyone go, yes, yes." Then Alberto Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez comes out. Apparently, Alberto's going to face the winner after Extreme Rules for the world title. And instead of the yes, it was C, which I find funny. And it was so funny. In fact, Big Show showed up, and sorry, cleaning on the camera. Big Show thought it was so funny that he ended up doing his own. Is it yes or C? Yes or C? And then he ended up grabbing Rodriguez, and he goes, "Ricardo, is it yes or C?" Rodriguez answers, "Ah!" And he goes, "That's not the answer I want," and choke slammed him. And mankind, that was uncalled for. If Sheamus got fined $500,000 for a referee, Big Show should be fined $1 million and stripped off his Intercontinental title for choke slamming Rodriguez. It came down to Alberto and Big Show 1-on-1. Cody Rhodes interferes yet again in a Big Show match. And Big Show still, I think Big Show won that match. I'm not pretty sure. I wasn't paying attention then. I just like the part when Cody actually interfered. I think it was the disqualification with Big Show. Because of that, Rhodes got a punishment by being in a match against Ray Khali later on. Khali wins. That was a shocker. Oh yeah, Teddy Long actually is now Eve's assistant, which is more embarrassing. In fact, pretty much most people in the world right now would not want to go anywhere near Eve, and in case they want to get herpes. AIDS. Oh, I've got to write that one down. So it ended up being an announcer in his own table for People Power. Lauren Harris had to make headset and tell him along what to say. The tag match was Darren Young and Tyson O'Neill against Ezekiel Jackson and Yoshitatsu. Thankfully, we didn't get able to see Ezekiel. And again, Darren Young and Tyson O'Neill doing like a version of a clothesline powerbomb. Double team on Yoshitatsu for the pin, which was very impressive. I kinda like that tag team. They should give them a shot sooner or later. They had, trying to think. Oh yeah, Michael Cole had an interview with Randy Orton, and that, to be honest, for once, Cole actually did do a good job for the video package for the Orton Kane rivalry. And then, just for Orton's safety, because everyone knows his anger problems, anyone attacked an official is now suspended immediately. So, great thing, because what happened on Raw. So, if Josh gets picked around, well, at least he can be the sort of tackling dummy that ends up getting destroyed and then you have to pay money for. Oh well. It was a pretty good interview, pretty good promo like Orton did, and then Jinder Mahal of all people ended up interfering. Sorry, not interfering, but showing up, saying that I don't care who wins. Honestly, I hope both of you take each other out, so then I can take advantage of my opportunity and beat you both. And then Orton does says very cunningly, "Are you a commentator?" Mahal says no, and he gets an RKO for his trouble. Oh well. I think Jinder Mahal's the new Kenny Dexter before he got fired. Oksana's friend Antonio got his tryout match against Tyson Kidd. Kidd at least tried to get going in the match, but it was all Antonio. And to be honest, I did say before, because he was in Ring of Honor, he is very impressive, and he did impress me on SmackDown. He actually got Kidd up on the shoulders, and instead of doing a DTS, he just lifted him up and gave him a massive uppercut. And then hits a spectacular, well, I'm not sure it was spectacular, but good. I think it was a good power driver or so. I'm not sure what, or wait a minute, so first on Styles Clash, except instead of holding both the legs, he only hooked one leg in a way and then just flattened them. When Antonio was celebrating, Long was ordered to raise his hand, and then Oksana, being the ring announcer for that match, actually smooched Antonio, and everyone was saying poor Theodore Long. Basically, I couldn't give a crap because I warned Long about Oksana, because she basically was the same thing with Goldust. Stole his $1 million belt, went for a runner, and then gets caught. Oh well. I can't say I can blame him, but it's completely Long's fault for falling in love with Oksana. Sheamus and Mark Henry had a rematch from Raw. This time Sheamus wins cleanly because there was no special referee. End of the night had Sheamus in the ring with the world title. Daniel Bryan comes out clapping on the stage, and Sheamus cuts a lot of funny promo saying that am I going to kick Daniel Bryan's arse at Extreme Rules? And then copies him with the title and goes, yes, 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 until the end of the show. Pretty much both shows were actually entertaining for me. I actually like the fact of what they're doing. Extreme Rules. Time for me to do my predictions very quickly. This is about a 15-minute video now. So I'll probably end it now.